16 men on base.
Not exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first.
Boucher.
From the belt, the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Rincon is right there, one down. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now. So now to the plate, Joaquin Zarco. 0-1, here it comes. On the ground to short, this could be two. Reined in, while the throw pulls him off the bag.
Usually these guys turn that.
Now at the plate, David Boucher flew out last time up. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Davidson is there. He's got it one away. So next to bat will be Joe Hudson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. To short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there.
Bottom of the sixth inning now, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, David Boucher. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. This is line to left. Parsons arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned.
Digging in will be David Boucher. First delivery to him.
Boucher.
Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And it's 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two. Two and two now. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that.
Next to hit is Michael Bush. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and the ballgame is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The Chihuahuas seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Matthew Liberatore gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Alex Schick hammers down the save, his 32nd of the season. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on
Parsons.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Johnny Parsons comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get two. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
And kids, this is why you always go hard.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. And stepping in, David
Now
Boucher.
back,
0 for 1 here in the early going.
Boucher.
Lifted in the air to center field. Varsho is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. All set for the start of the 4th. And now it'll be the catcher, Joe Hudson.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Throw to first in time. 1. Next, it'll be Joaquin Zarco. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. He's got it. A tag for 1. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
Boucher.
Next to hit, David Boucher. He flew out in his last debut. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Hit on the ground to third. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 at a count than they are when the count is even.
Next to dig in, Darren Martinez singled in his last at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. He's right there to second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Into the box, Johnny Parsons. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. On it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits. Striding in is David Boucher. First pitch on its way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. So stepping in is David Boucher. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. The 1-0. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? 1 there. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end. Time. Now on your home for minor league baseball. And now Drew Avens. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
Justin Yurchak comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
At the plate now, Johnny Parsons, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Yurchak stands at first with one out. And there's ball three on a breaking ball that misses away.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Davidson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Michael Bush. No balls and a strike to count. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Michael Bush is retired leading off the bottom of the second. Luke Raley is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. The set and the pitch. Austin Wins is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And he takes a cold strike 1. And it's fouled away. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. 2 out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my bat.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We played 2 full. El Paso's out on top, 1-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, David Boucher. 9-1-2 due up. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. And the pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here it comes. Zach McKinstry is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 0-2 home, and this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. From the stretch, Tejas Shah is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact. Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
2 balls and a strike now. Fouled off. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. The Chihuahuas lead it 1-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, David Boucher, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
All right, let's go. Come on. This is you. Come on, let one fly here. Let's go.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The set and the 1-0. In there, 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Boy, Dero, talk about adding insult to injury right there. And the pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, and if he throws a gem, Dan, without question, he's getting his name in the box. He's all over the box scoring this one. Ribbies, innings pitched, strikeouts, all of the above.
Justin Yurchak will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery, and he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
At the plate, Johnny Parsons, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 2-1 after the foul ball there.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And that is through into right field for a single.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
In now, Matt Davidson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. El Paso's out on top, 3-0. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Luke Raley is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. And he fouls this one off. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now. He's set. Here it comes. Zach McKinstry is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 1-1 pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. And now in the box, Marshall Kasowski. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Drew Avens. He went down on strikes last time up. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Next to stand in is Justin Yurchak. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Here comes the 0-1. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strikes.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. We're through 6 full. The Chihuahuas lead it 3-0. So the next to bat will be David Boucher. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year as they move on top 4-0.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
Ready now is Johnny Parsons, singled in his last at-bat.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts 1 at-bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help win.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Chihuahuas took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. David Boucher gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out The Show. The game's future stars are on display. Jeffrey Passantino will have the ball to finish out the regular season here at home. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And a good curveball gets him swinging. Next, it'll be David Boucher. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And there's out number 2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Wins.
The catcher.
Softly hit toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Boucher.
So now here is David Boucher. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On the ground to the left side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Just an excellent job.
Digging in next, Justin Yurchak. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Bush. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Right to him. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. And they'll ask him to bunt off the bench as he puts this one down. There's one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, David Boucher.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll be a base hit, so they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the 9th.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate.
1.